Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and today I'm going to talk about a stock that is worth over $12 a share and it only trades below $2. So the stock we're going to be talking about today is Tellurian Inc., ticker symbol TELL. Tellurian is a natural gas company. So in 2020, we saw an EV boom. So why am I talking natural gas now? I follow the infamous Warren Buffett, and this article right here is what put me on the path to search deeper into natural gas companies. Warren Buffett bets $9.7 billion on a long future for natural gas. So Warren Buffett had a deal to buy Dominion Energy natural gas assets, as he's expecting the market shift away from fossil fuels won't happen overnight. Warren Buffett buys something, you should always look at why he buys it, because this guy has a method to his madness. He has a very successful track record at what he does. So after I seen that, I immediately started to think, why is he on natural gas? And it started to click for me. We in North America, Canada, United States, don't have an infrastructure for EVs. EVs are that new shiny object everyone wants. Tesla's coming up, everything is looking great. But we don't have that infrastructure to support EVs, let alone worldwide. So what does that mean? We are trying to transition from fossil fuels to electric vehicles, but there has to be this transition energy. And that is where natural gas comes in. It's the cleanest version of fossil fuels. There's an abundant amount of natural gas on the planet, and countries like India, China, Europe, East Asia, they don't have that infrastructure yet to support electric vehicles. So there is going to take a time for that type of technology to come into the economy. So there's one big player in the United States in the LNG space, and that is Cheniere Energy. Trades at about $60 today. The reason why Cheniere Energy is so significant, because the individual who pioneered this industry and made it what it is today, trading at $60 a share, was a gentleman named Sharif Suki. Sharif Suki was the former CEO at Cheniere Energy, and he is now a founder of Tellurian Inc. So when Sharif Suki decided to create his own LNG company, Tellurian, he was getting sued by Cheniere. And recently, January 31st last year, the judge dismisses Cheniere lawsuit against former CEO Sharif Suki and Tellurian. So there was this overhead hang over Tellurian because they were getting sued. So they had to put some of their attention then. They couldn't focus on their business. But as of January 31st, the judge dismissed all allegations and all lawsuits to Sharif Suki, and everything was dropped. I am currently on Tellurian's website, and I am on their most recent presentation, pioneering management team that has built 18% of global LNG capacity. So as I said before, the former CEO of Cheniere, as well as his team of management who are spread across former successful oil companies, have pioneered a company to generate 18% of global capacity. That team is now creating Tellurian. And so what I want to show you guys right here is the implied equity value of what they are saying at final investment decision is $12 to $17 a share. So when this company is fully active in what they're doing, they are going to be worth at least $12 to $17 a share. And so what does that mean directly? They have the ability to generate $2.1 billion annually. So if we look at TEL's market cap, it is trading today at about 422 million. And they're saying they're able to generate $2.1 billion annually after their Driftwood project is at full capacity. Driftwood project is a fully integrated low-cost project. So in the United States, they have the lowest cost to produce LNG. So right now we're looking at Tellurian stock on the daily time frame, and I want to explain to you guys why right now is such a good time to get into this stock. So back in 2016, we were trading in a range of $15 to about $6 for 4 years. And then the pandemic hit. Once the pandemic hit, people felt there was no need to use any sort of oil, any sort of gas. So gas and oil got crushed. So as an investor, you always want to buy the dip. So the reason why this is such a beautiful opportunity now is we are starting to get a vaccine rolled out. We are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel for this pandemic. So now we should be looking at opportunities that have got crushed during the pandemic that have very strong fundamentals moving forward. And that is where Tellurian kicks in. And so those of you who are up to date with Tellurian or like to stay up to date with Tellurian, Sharif Suki does a weekly update on how the natural gas market is looking. You can find these interviews and these videos on their website. This is from the last video that they have posted in 2020.
So as Auden said, you cannot conquer time, but Mick Jagger came back and added, time is on my side. And this time is on our side because we have a proposition that accesses some of the cheapest gas in the world in the Haynesville, some of the cheapest infrastructure that can be built in the United States to deliver gas on a global basis at a time where the globe needs it desperately for the foreseeable future, and I mean several years.
I think that sentence sums up pretty much why you should be bullish on Tellurian. A lot of people are gonna have fear on the Joe Biden energy deal, but at the end of the day, extremes don't happen overnight, and his plan is very extreme. The Senate is Republican, so a lot of those laws and bills he wants to pass has to go through a Senate that is Republican, which won't be in favor of what he wants to do. So there is a lot of fear around this industry. People don't think natural gas is needed. People are thinking EVs. But you have to look deeper under the surface, and that's where the real money is made. Tellurian is one of those plays that I personally do have a position in. I look forward to see the growth of this company. We are in the early stages of this company, and this company has so much potential that I can't wait to see it come to fruition. I believe in the management team. They have a successful track record in what they do. So this is a very good time to get into Tellurian stock, and I just wanted to bring this stock up to your guys' attention because I think this is a very undervalued play currently in the markets. So let me know if you guys like Tellurian in the comments or are investors in Tellurian. And those of you who didn't know about Tellurian, are thinking about getting into Tellurian, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I will see you guys in the next one.